sure I can beat you guys on tangents. That doesn't matter. Uh,
But that's
Anyways.
Donna
tangent
pinned
on
her
the
back
tangent.
legs behind a 5-gallon jug of water when she fell down.
Oh no, not a jug.
all right.
Not a
So I had
jug.
to move it so she can move.
Uh,
Otherwise, she'd have been trapped forever.
shall we get started?
Okay. Okay. Before we go on another tangent, as you manage to get into the Underdark without too much of an issue, you manage to collect a more or less platoon of individuals. I forget how much a platoon is, but probably more than 25 people.
No,
But-
well, it depends on which country you ask. Like for the Germans during World War II, it was 12. For the Americans, it was 10.
Now who's on a tangent?
With 3 platoons worth of people, you managed to get to the Underdark without too much of an issue. Getting down here to the market town of, I was about to call it Menzel Berenzin, but I don't think that's true.
That's no market town.
As long as it's not a Mensa paper.
Montol Dareth. Anyways, you managed to get here through a secret entrance because you know the Z team, who I keep calling the Z team, even though they're Zentarum, but I keep
Yes.
mispronouncing it. So I'm just going to call them Z team for the longest time, except for in the beginning. Well, the Z team, knowing a secret entrance into the area, you managed to get there without too much of an issue. However, things don't exactly go the way you want them to, which is not a surprise in the Underdark. The main system of works here is, well, trade goods and services. You don't cheat anyone in their own goods. You don't use magic to get your way. Use your own skill and cunning. If you do not, well, then you pay the consequences, which has been mentioned to you. So if anyone does, just why not? You don't have to let me know, because I'll know immediately. However, as you entered into the market area of the place, well, things didn't exactly go as you expected. And unfortunately, they didn't have time to actually make a map for this. But we're using their given map, which I don't like how it looks.
Oh, geez. So as soon as we show up in the town where we're not supposed to be using magic in unforward ways, the first thing we do is cast Enlarge Reduce on all of us.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Well, technically, no. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
they don't give very detailed match for this. Just A, B, 1A, 1B, which is fine if you do a lot of theater of the mind, but I don't, so I don't like them. Especially for fights.
What you see now is a representation of how big our egos are.
I guess we're just fighting on, I don't know, Google Maps.
That does sound
We're
right.
fighting on.
We're
But
traveling by map. It's a
traveling by map,
well-established
yeah.
thing.
You
but-
say this. You can zoom in further on Google Maps.
I'm going on tangents! That's fine. I honestly lost my spot there a while ago. Okay, found it. As you enter into the East Marketplace, you see name I'm gonna butcher, Stivrifiblin, and Duragar markets are clustered on the east side of the trench. Most of the tents and stalls have been knocked over, and various goods, see treasures, it's in parentheses, but I felt like saying it anyways, are strewed upon the cavern floor and the slaughtered corpses of giant lizards and steeders. As you approach the marketplace, you see 2 enlarged Duragar chasing a pair of deep gnomes who have cast blur upon themselves as they seem to flicker in and out of certain places. A third unarmed deep gnome is hiding in plain sight underneath the wreckage of Zirkwood stall? Sure, why not? I don't know anything about woods. Zirkwood's probably a thing. He has a pale leather bag tucked under one arm. What do you guys do? You can ignore it if you want, but they're probably gonna die. Give it enough time.
Zirkwood is made of mushrooms.
Oh.
Is it real or D&D?
Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms.
Realms.
It's from the Forgotten Realms.
Oh no. Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna assume fake.
No,
That-
it's real, man.
In the Forgotten Realms. If it's real, cool. If it's not, Okay.
Forgotten Realms is another name for D&D.
I know.
That's what all the novels are.
I know.
Yeah, we
But
But
know.
in the
You wanna know
Forgotten
the
Realms,
real
that's in a
thing?
book. Soap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
Not
knows it was
in
a real
real-
thing, like Pine.
Oh
Pine
yeah,
isn't
no.
real.
I'm talking about 3D versus paperback.
Hey,
you
yes,
say
okay.
this, but-
IRL, there's no such thing as Zerkwood. There's
Okay.
no fungus that's fibrous enough.
It's still pretty cool,
Okay.
but I would have.
Okay.
It would have been better if it was real.
Alas.
Go on another
Um,
tangent. What do you guys do?
Well, the pants are. That it's that bloke that is clearly hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight to you guys. They don't seem to be seen currently by the giant deep gnomes. Well, the giant
Beauregard.
Strathliblin. Gonna pronounce it differently each time.
The deep gnomes.
Beauregard,
Well,
technically,
it's
but
not-
yeah.
No, you.
No,
you were-
Duragar are different.
the Duragard are the big guys.
Yeah.
The Snevlin gnomes are the deep gnomes.
Fear Fniblin.
Yeah, deep gnomes, good enough. No. Question about that deep gnome that hiding in plain sight. Can we walk towards him without crossing paths with the deep gnomes and the big boys?
Oh no, they're crushing through the marketplace, currently trying to attack these two deep gnomes. I'm not gonna pronounce Stivliblam.
Yeah,
Might-
so
Might a character get a little insight on the situation?
Sure. You don't even have to roll. They're literally trying to kill these people.
But why?
Do you speak Undercommon? Probably do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just hear a whole
No.
bunch of cursing, shouting. It honestly seems like they just want to murder these two individuals. They're not coherent enough to like basically state, this is why I'm killing you. This is why you must die. It's more like old school bullying, like, all right, now you're going to get it. And then pulling through and crashing through everything.
Okay, but there's no like nobody's got like a sack of loot that they're or something like that. That's
The
obvious.
third deep gnome seems to be clutching a leather bag while in hiding. It could be their stuff, it could not be. It looks of average size to them comparatively.
Okay.
That is the only other thing you see, like this other deep gnome that's currently hiding, marked with the whole, I'm gonna call it a ninja marker, even though it's not ninja marker. The hiding marker. That's all the differences you see. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I don't like how this PDF is written, and it doesn't give me, so I can't give you, without spoiling things, anything else.
Okay. Is there a way to like move unseen, like behind, not in between these guys?
Yeah,
that are
you can roll
fighting, but, like, around the
stealth and
side?
like go around them.
Okay, I was just trying to look at. I think I have splint mail on now, and I forget if I have disadvantage on stealth.
I suppose it depends on what it's made out of.
I'm looking it up.
Honestly, not a lot of my players have splint mail, so I've never had to bother to remember the rules.
Right. I've been trying to ramp up the armor slowly in this campaign as opposed to just going straight to plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's splint mail. I've gotten so many fancy things lately, but if it is, I have disadvantage on it, and I'm pretty sure it is. So.
Okay.
But can I roll with Tannhauser stealth?
No. You're not
But I'm
Tannhauser.
riding. But I'm riding Tannhauser.
It would make it worse then, because you would have no movement with your own body, because they would be moving and you'd be riding it, so it'd be up, down, without any of your own movement. So I guess disadvantage. Super? So
Well,
it
I
doesn't
don't-
make it any worse.
Right? So there's no reason not to.
I
But
guess.
also there's an argument to be made for spiders probably wouldn't go up, down with all those legs. More legs smoother, right?
No, it'd
Any-
probably make it worse. They'd probably do it faster. Like, maybe not like bucking Bronco, but they definitely do it.
Well, whatever. I can't have double disadvantage, so
No,
ha!
you can't.
Actually, you can, because the second disadvantage would be a -5 soap.
Nah.
I have never heard of such a thing. I'm pretty sure in 5e, the official thing is you can't have double disadvantage.
You know.
I don't care enough. You just have disadvantage.
20.
Definitely worth it for the +7.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to come with?
Sure, but I'm not gonna stealth. I'm just gonna walk through it and try to avoid the entire bloody fight.
Oh, jeez, he doesn't even try.
I'm too big and stupid, for Pete's sakes. But I'll be kind and I'll at
There's
least
such a thing
try.
as barbarian cunning.
Yeah, there's something like barbarian cunning.
Well, I guess I'll skulk right along.
Can I
Okay.
use strength for my stealth check?
I'll leave the armored guy behind for now and join you guys.
Sassy's not even trying. Have you died? You
Oh,
betrayed
Oh,
shit.
no.
What? What?
Somebody had nothing to lose.
It's because I left my. I'm not used to walking anymore. I've been riding around the armored guy for so long.
Just get off. Just
After Toulouse tries, fails, and trips for the second time, I will put her on my shoulders.
I got through
Good thing
this
that
pretty
no
well,
one's
and
gonna
so
apply
did.
to ability checks.
And so
I
did
can't
Brack.
believe how
Uh,
shit I rolled.
While you
Oh,
take a
that's funny
first
that you're
immediate step,
absolute-
Toulouse, the entire place is ransacked, so you just accidentally step on like a very brittle, broken, dry piece of wood, so it does the whole crack thing underneath your feet. Brack immediately picks you up and moves you alongside.
Thank
Basically
you.
deadlifts you up and continues to move with you.
Like, I just forgot my legs don't work.
Uh,
Iron
As you
giant.
begin to do that, the 35 contingency team decides not to intervene.
And I jump
Probably for the better.
Probably for the better.
The elder are the longboats too.
As you manage to get there, you do find the deep gnome currently hiding. But they're not doing a great job because apparently they're completely visible to you. Which,
Just have to say, I would have
Doesn't
told the
want to
armor
bounce?
guy to be like, the armor guy. I would have told him to be like on the defense for those people. Or, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
That's fine.
Robot iron wall.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just wondering why it literally reads, a third unarmed deep gnome is hiding in plain sight. Then you're not hiding, bro.
just sitting there with his head down, covering his eyes with his hands.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
You
okay. I
you
can
could be
imagine
hiding.
it.
You could be hiding in plain sight if there were like other people around or something.
Oh,
or if you were
true.
just, or if you're just like, I'm just watching this. I don't know what's going on between these guys. I don't know."
Or like maybe if we rolled terrible perceptions, we wouldn't see him.
Maybe. It just tells you can see him. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. As you approach this person, the deep gnome basically looks towards you and then, in Undercommon, because it doesn't know if you understand it, basically states, "Who the hell are you guys?"
We're new in town.
Yeah. What do you got there, fella?
Mind your own business. What do you got there, giant spider? You part of the Drow sect?
This is a steeder. They're bred by Duragar. There's some actually around you right now. I believe you said that in the description.
About the Durgar? Yeah, I said that, but I don't think I said... Oh, yeah, they're
No,
dead,
you-
though.
Yeah, but there's some around. It's not like this is a foreign thing.
Super dead. But yeah, and they don't not know about it. They're just basically throwing the exact same question at you. Just being difficult.
Now, I'm sure we're terribly interesting, but what about them? Pointing to the two not deep gnome things that aren't part of our little soiree.
Look, I don't care what you do, but they're just trying to kill my team. Well, my friends. You see this... oh, well, pretty well. giant deep gnome grab. No, wait, sorry. The Durgar grabbed the deep gnome and is currently violently crushing them in their hands.
It does not look to be going well for them. No.
No.
So what do you got there?
Look, my own business.
Looks like it's
We
about
can
to
do
become
that.
their business.
Well, as it is, he seems to be minding his own business because I don't really see him helping his alleged friends.
Oh, he rolled well as well. Immediately you see this giant Durgar just pummel in to this deep gnome. Man, I can't get these two names together, even though I'm using the easy ones. Into the ground, currently viciously killing them.
So they're
Well,
just letting
I
them
suppose
die,
if
or
you
are
don't
we
want
okay
to
with
talk
that?
about it, yeah, if you don't want to talk about anything, I suppose me and my friends could be on our way, kind of like shake my shoulders like noisily.
Fine,
This is
whatever.
all
I don't
on-
care.
right?
That's
No, but seriously,
bad.
what do you got there?
They attempt to run and try to stealth through the giant deep gnomes. You guys technically do have attack of opportunities. You just want to kill him off.
I would like.
But he is
I would
running.
like to-
Well, it's bad etiquette to kill steal.
So is this a Duragar town or a Deep Gnome town?
It is neither. This place is a multicultural town. It does possess drow, deep gnome, Durgar, deep. I already said deep gnomes. Humans, anyone willing to trade. This is apparently was, if you knew the place, a place to do business, and a lot of shady business at that too. But it's. As long as you were able to pay it, you were good and golden. It seems that things have changed while the Z team were away, which means that things are getting worse in the Underdark. You guys already know that, so it's not that difficult to see. However, it's not as if one is higher than the other. As the Deep Gnome mentioned beforehand, there are various sects here, and the Z team did mention that.
Are these big, giant-looking guys in a position of authority? Do they look like, sheriffs or something of this town, or are they just more people?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
They just look like giant Durgar that are trying to kill these gnomes and succeeding.
No badges, no like uniform.
No.
Okay.
Dogma, question. You
Hmm?
said we would get an attack of opportunity in.
Yeah.
Could I grapple him?
I don't think a grapple is a reactional move.
No, but a
You
grapple
do use it
is-
as an attack action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up grapple. Probably. I looked up. Oh, I accidentally spelled crapple, which is apparently a crab-like bug snack.
I spelled grapple.
Made with red apple slices. Good to know. Grapple 5e.
The roll 20 thing makes you scroll down. Where is it?
Against terrible rendering, monstrous claws, armor. Wow, that told me nothing.
How do I grapple? Whenever you make a melee attack, you can choose to try and grapple the person instead.
Which is your athletics or strength versus their...
No, it's always strength for you and their.
It
The other
is an
strike.
attack action. It's called a special melee attack.
I guess you could technically.
If you're able to make multiple attacks, this attack replaces one of them. And it is attack roll athletics contested by athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, I guess you could.
So yay. So it's a yay. Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna bring him back here.
I don't think you
Oh!
can succeed.
And
Hey there, little fella.
Hey there, little fella. I snatch him at the
one.
back of the neck and but
Oh,
yeah.
That's wow.
I think I just pick him up by the back
so
of the
while
neck.
I
and-
try to rush away, they accidentally trip on their completely visible hiding place. It crashes down, alerting everyone, and you pick him up, immediately restraining him. They're shouting and crashing, and unfortunately, this one died. The other one's still barely alive. They do now
like-
notice you guys.
And you've just got this goblin, like, or not goblin, deep gnome, like, fused to your hand now. The most solid grip that's ever been attained by a person.
Yeah. But you have him now, and the giant deep gnomes are coming after you now.
the giant Duragar.
Sure. Again.
Hey,
Yeah, these two guys here, are they just getting killed?
Oh, one
Do we
died.
Stop them.
And one's
Oh, one's already
getting
dead.
crushed now. Because not only you, but this giant Duragar also grappled the guy and is now just crushing him in his bare hands. He's still alive, but horribly screaming.
I'm just
Is-
like,
is this
hey,
something we're
what's
gonna stop?
what's the beef with the little gnome dudes?
Immediately
on
when you
here?
say that, the deep gnome just aims a punch at this grappled man. Everyone go ahead
apparently
and
Kobo's
roll
doing something.
turn order.
Apparently Kobo is doing something.
Yeah.
This,
what are you doing,
escalated
Kobo?
quickly.
Well, my dice are on point today.
Kobo, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Kobo?
I sent it. Sorry.
Yeah, command. Well, what are you
17
commanding?
Who are you?
What
Right
is
there,
thine
DC
command?
17 drop. One word.
Yes.
who?
Drop.
What is the word, Kobo?
Drop. It's drop.
Okay, thank you.
Drop. I mean, yeah, it's right there. It's written down. It's drop.
Yeah,
means,
but
he drops whatever he's holding and ends his turn.
Okay.
You've got
For
to
some reason,
say
I
the
thought
word,
drop
man.
meant like, yes, I posted it. DC 17 dropped, as in I dropped the command spell.
Yeah. I have dropped
Drop
thy
is the
knowledge.
command.
Okay, thank you.
It's one of the listed commands in the
Yeah,
thing.
I was horribly
Drop.
confused
The
right there.
target drops whatever it's holding and then ends its turn.
I mean, it hasn't started your turn, but
Now
yeah.
that you've already used it and probably won't again, one of the most effective commands, I think. Poop.
Is grovel?
No, it's poop.
No, it's not poop.
Really?
No one's gonna argue with you after you get him with a poop.
It
Uh,
does sound kind of odd.
What's the type of save? Wisdom, I think.
Dubba wisdom.
Okay, I don't think Dubba Dubba's stat. But it's 13.
No, I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, succeed on a wisdom saving throw in mine. Oh, spell save DC is 18. I apologize.
Oh, that's fine. He still failed. Immediately drops this man. Everyone go ahead and roll turn order. I think everyone did,
Except for me. Hold on.
except for you.
I gotta find myself and highlight me.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
What's this? Gothos goes first. I'm gonna hit this guy that's closest to us with a good old-fashioned fear from my dragony halo thing.
Okay.
I was gonna command both of them to drop. I just didn't realize one guy had been killed already while we were talking.
I'm just gonna assume.
I mean,
that
things still happen when you
fear-
guys talk. And I quite literally told you guys one's being crushed to death and the other one's being pummeled to the ground to death.
I don't know. Sometimes people are open to discord.
Not these two.
Sorry, I'm looking for my spell save DC.
Yeah, yeah.
Or for fear. So I think it's wisdom. Just looking for that.
I believe so.
Anyway, then my spell save DC is 16. 16 right now. Only 16? I guess we're not that high level.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah, because my conquering presence is fear. I'm not using my conquering presence, but it's wisdom against fear.
Mm-mm.
And they get 17.
One got a 6.
No, I didn't use my conquering presence. I used my dragon item thing.
Oh, so I'm pretty sure
So
that's one
it's
target.
only, yeah, that's
Yeah.
so the
Then I
first
think they passed.
yeah.
You just go, be afraid of me, and they just aim to punch.
Hmm.
Anything else?
I think you made that a bonus action, right?
I think so. It shouldn't be, but I think I did.
I don't know. I don't particularly want to attack this guy yet. I'm just gonna hold an action until he does something hostile to someone that's actually in the party.
Okay, there you go. I was about to say. Bract.
Well, I have this esteemed gentleman grappled over here, right?
Oh, yeah,
Nothing's
he ain't
hap-
going anywhere.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay, thankfully enough.
With my grappled friend.
Thankfully enough, force movement doesn't proc opportunity attack.
Yep. So I'm gonna walk to the other. Yeah. So he's over there.
Yep.
And do I still have a dagger?
Probably.
Or did I give? Or I'm gonna pull out the black dagger that you gave us last week.
Mm-hmm.
With my other hand, because I'm grappling with him with one, because my hands are probably as big as his head. I'm gonna pull out the other, and I say to him, whatever you. Well, I'm gonna do it in Dwarven because I doubt they speak common.
They
So I'm-
spoke undercommon.
Yeah, I don't speak that.
Then they're just shouting and yelling at you.
Uh-oh.
Whatever is going on here, drop your weapons or the little one gets it. And I take another step backwards. With the guy.
I'll translate it. Can I translate it?
Yeah. You could have easily cast your language spell before entering into the fray. You translated, and the man, I always get confused. Duragar, giant, one just shouts back in Undercommon. Look, I don't care what you want. We're taking him down, and if you're part of his team, we're gonna take you down.
Just
I'll relay
checking.
that.
The dwarf can also speak Dwarven, right?
He's still speaking Undercommon,
Okay. Well, that's a shame.
I guess.
That's a shame. So I will hold my action.
I mean,
so
Toulouse
somebody-
is translating it for you, but they're still speaking Undercommon.
So I will hold my action to stab the little guy in the neck if the big guy comes closer. That will
Bract,
be
can I
my
ask
turn.
how you're holding this guy? Like
Viciously and violently.
one-handed, so you're palming his head, sort of like a basketball.
I felt like it's more of a chokehold, like pressed against your body.
Basically, my left arm is around his neck, I guess, and the other one, it's like. To be fair, my arms are too big. He's probably up in the air at this point. Because I grabbed him around the waist and the dagger is around his neck. Because size
So you're not
difference.
actually like applying any pressure to his neck. You're holding him up by like his chin.
I'm holding around his belly with one arm, and then the dagger is on his neck.
Arms flailing. And so the big guys are interpreting this as we're on their team or his
No,
team.
it's more like you're interfering. You're going to die
Oh, we're-
too.
Oh, we're clearly interfering. That is definitely happening.
clearly interfering.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's not like, oh, we're part of the same team. It's no like, all right, clearly you have beef with them. We have beef with them as well. So you're going to die if you keep interfering.
okay. Well, I already made my offer, so
Yeah. The other deep gnome looking towards you and the one that was saved by a Kobo shouts towards the man you're currently like more or less holding. Shouts and basically states out, Pebbles, it's okay. This guy saved me. Oh yeah, he ain't listening. He's thrashing, trying to get away.
I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
He takes a defensive movement away, not proccing opportunity attack, but it also eats up his action, and basically goes behind Kobo, going around him, giving Kobo an attack of opportunity if he wants to take it.
He took the disengage action, right?
Yeah.
Or did he?
Yeah.
Disengage lasts your whole turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I guess Kobo, you can't.
Attacking 'cause I just saved him.
I mean, it'd be weird. A weird psychological play.
I'm gonna be expecting it.
A bold move. Boom.
Sorry. Boom.
Boom, you're currently in the water, but that's fine.
By the way, I could definitely see an evil character pulling that move. I've saved you. Okay, nope.
Also, Boom, if you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Well, that's probably because I wasn't speaking. I'll try to not speak louder. Okay, let's
Think
see.
louder, man.
Think louder.
Let's see. What
As long as it's not
indecisive
prophetic.
thing should I do? Jeez,
Oh, yeah.
what is up with this positioning? Out of curiosity, if I were to stand here, would I be within 10 feet of both of these frickin' giant dwarves?
No. Well, I want to say, even though the map's not to actual height, yes.
It's 2 blocks, right? Like that's
Sure.
why I like to do corners.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
we're
sure.
we're actually fighting on the
because
map.
we're all giants.
Boom, I'm gonna say sure.
Okay. Well, actually, though, that does bring a question: is what kind of scale are we fighting at right now?
I don't care scale. Just go by scale of what it tells you. So 5x5 squares, even though it should be bigger.
Yeah, rough estimate it just.
We're fighting in the model village, all right? It's contentious area, ridden with gang violence.
Yes, gang violence. When will they ever find a cure?
And just in case
It's because
you
they're
missed it,
obsessed
this
with
guy's
controlling
not taking
corners. So there's so many. There's.
Alright, well,
so you guys are
1, 2,
funny.
3, 4, 5. Actually, can I get here, or is his corpulent mass gonna bump me out of there?
His body would bump you out.
Alright, well, I'll go with here then. And it's like, hi, you scared me. I think I'm gonna leave now. Thunderstep. Oh, and I do say that in Undercommon.
A bold move.
Bait and switch. I
Hmm.
can't touch this.
Nothing really happens there, except I think that the roll a dex save, or do you just do damage?
There's a dex
think you
save.
did
If they fail it, they take full. If they succeed, they take half damage.
Okay.
And then we lost the moral high ground.
They both failed.
Alright, well, I guess that's a whopping 10 points. Let me make sure there's, Yep, that's it. As far as, that goes, I'm gonna go ahead and, teleport over to this guy, and... Actually, since that was an action, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and trigger Blade Song just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to ask him what's up with these, what were they? Duragar things?
Yeah, even though I
Or
keep
why are you
mixing
being
up the
attacked?
names. Looking towards you, the man basically states, look, I don't know what's going on. They immediately attacked Pebbles when we tried to leave the area. I don't know why.
Which one's Pebbles?
That guy, the one
One
that's
with-
being restrained by your friend there.
The one with
Oh,
the
he's saying-
suspiciously tempting bag.
He's seem more interested in letting all three of you guys die than actually getting any help, but...
I don't know what's going on. If you're trying to restrain him or kill him, I prefer you guys not to, but this is the Underdark, and this kind of thing kind of happens.
Well, maybe we can help you out here.
I mean, that'd be great. Looks towards his companion. One of us already died, and from what I can tell, there are more coming this way. Eventually. It doesn't tell, the PDF doesn't tell me when.
Let's up the body count on their side, why don't we? And it's amazing that all this conversation happened in less than 6 seconds.
Less than 6 seconds.
Very quick talking.
I'm a really speed talker.
Yeah, it.
Hey, fella, what are you doing down here? Oh, that's a great story.
Yeah, right. Big guy's turn. He would probably crush anyone nearby. They have 2 attacks right now, so they'll go 1 for Gothos.
No.
Probably doesn't hit.
No.
And then 1 for
16.
Toulouse. It's a natural 1.
91.
How many natural ones have I rolled so far?
Wow,
Dang.
I don't think that would have even hit your average commoner.
No, they have an AC of 9.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, natural 1's still natural 1, though. I would have not made that hit a commoner. I mean, if you do so bad, there's really no chance. Anyways, the man goes straight for Gothos, but you easily dodge his movement. Same with Toulouse. Even though you haven't walked in a while, you still got that cat line agility, so he's more enough ready to dodge. However, since Bract still has, the guy he's going for, technically can't go through unfriendly territory. So he waits to see what happens. Toulouse.
Question.
Hmm?
Am I able to... I think I can only cast this on one person, huh? Suggestion?
There might be an upcast, but I'm not entirely sure.
Sorcerer? Can you twin? Oh, you're not a sorcerer. Never
I
mind.
know. That's what I was thinking about, and then I was like, oh shit, no, that's not you. That's
You're an arcane trickster.
Yeah, it's a single creature.
It's a single creature, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah, it
well...
doesn't look like there's an upcast.
Just remember that he has advantage on the saving throw because we are in combat. I believe that was with the spell, right?
I think
No,
that's
not unless
friends.
it's been damaged. We haven't attacked him in combat or hurt him yet, so that doesn't count yet.
It actually... It doesn't say.
Huh.
'Cause, I thought it only said that.
So long as the course of action is worded in a reasonable manner.
Yeah.
Okay,
what
so
I
like-
was gonna...
Maybe we
Yeah, I
don't have to
see
fight.
anything-
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that-
see anything that would give it advantage on a saving throw.
Nah,
No.
good to go.
Okay, well, my command, or my suggestion is gonna be for him to calm his bloodthirst, I guess you say, like his fighting urge. Okay, so calm your fighting urge.
I'm assuming this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that was smashing people left and right. I'm hoping him being calm will help calm his teammate.
That's fair. Uh-huh. Wisdom save. It's not that great, but it's still a +3.
Not that great, but still a +3.
I mean, with
About
some of
as
you
average
having
as
like
it
a
can get.
+6.
Alright.
I don't think I've
And then
rolled
what is it?
above,
Almost made it.
except for Gothos' roll, above a 10 in any other saves. So immediately you see this guy like calm down, bloodthirst gone, combat for him is essentially over. Toulouse, anything else? Do you just attempt to backstab him, giving yourself advantage?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll look to the guy that is like hiding shit, and I guess try to take what he has. I want to know what he has too.
Okay.
Am
Since
I
he's
able to-
calmed, you can just move away from the big guy and not provoke attack opportunity. So you just
All right,
roll,
and
go over to this guy, and just go ahead and roll athletics. He's gonna have disadvantage because he's currently flailing in someone's arms, but he gets a roll. He'll probably use his strength, which is not that great.
First, now he rolls it. Luckily, he has disadvantage.
Yeah, I also remembered he
Yeah.
had blurred casted on him, so he had advantage against your roll. But thankfully enough, you rolled
At 20.
20, so
Mhm.
I didn't give it to him. Yeah, with the 5, it's not that great. You just snatch the leather satchel away from Pebbles.
All right, I'll snatch it from him, and if I'm able to, if I still have enough time on my turn, I want to use my mage hand to open the bag, though. I don't want to open it with my own hands. So I don't
Oh.
know what the fuck's in it.
You would have to
Also, while
wait.
you're-
Okay.
Yeah,
What will be
mage
a
hand's
question
an
later?
action.
Looking at the last evil big bad, he looks towards his companion. Hey, what's going on? The other guy. We're gonna talk it out. Really? We just killed one of their people. Well, maybe not these guys' people, but one of them. Yeah, we're gonna talk it out.
They're
Damn.
completely confused.
Damn it.
All right. What a good loose. Kobo didn't even get to go. Sorry, Kobo.
That's okay. I was gonna ready my action for a command to make him grovel if he tried to attack anybody. So
What's with you guys and not fighting?
suggestion worked for both of them.
No, sorry. What's with you guys and awkwardly fighting and then not fighting the big guys?
Mm.
Bright is still confused at this moment in time of everything that is going on because he does not understand the bloody word of it. He is still holding the little guy hostage.
Yeah.
I mean, like, technically, you probably think you did. I mean, because they just dropped arms.
Yeah.
So.
He comes over, not attacking anyone. I just
Bright is
realized that this
backing
guy would
up.
also be charged by the thunderstep, so that guy's fully dead.
I was
Oh,
about
shit.
to ask if he's like dead.
I'm
If I
gonna
could lay on a little hands, but you
Uh,
just clarify that.
no, I'm gonna do one last stat save. He could probably get one before he fully dies.
Well, if he's not dead yet.
No,
we
he's
can
dead.
stabilize.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He did.
Did.
Bad luck. Boulders.
Like-
Pebbles' older brother.
The damage is basically critted. Critted while under would give you 2 points of death save. So one final one, he just dies.
Every time
yeah.
the
This is
Duragard comes
regrettable.
closer, I'm backing up though. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's fair. You back up. And then looking towards you guys. Go ahead, Athos.
Oh, Brax. No, it's good. We're talking now.
You can
saying calm.
still see Pebbles struggling. So you don't probably let him go. Just in case.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna let him go.
Yeah. But you're probably not going to attack these guys just yet. But while you're talking,
Oh,
And
Come
then
on, guy.
switch to undercommon.
well,
Hey, bigger guys. No, everyone's talking. Go ahead.
Maybe you suggest that the guy relax.
We don't
Yeah,
have to.
dude.
Can I say an undercommon? Hey, big guys. Our big guy, moderately sized, I guess, for you, saying this in undercommon, doesn't speak the language. So keep your distance, or he's just gonna keep backing up.
Like Duragard, a double height, or roughly my height. Just say.
wait, what?
No. He's saying that a enlarged Duragar would be about this height of Bract.
Yeah.
So when I called him the moderately sized guy, it was insulting. But
Oh,
I
okay.
said it
Yeah.
in undercommon, so you didn't understand.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, just correcting your statement.
More or less. The Durgar look towards you as someone's honking while driving. Okay. Sorry. As you manage to clear things up, and shout at the big guys that can probably crush you with their feet. Hey, what's going on here? Moderately sized men. One of them looks towards you and does state, "Look, I don't know what's going on here, but it does seem that this guy, along with Yontha, stole a valuable gemstone from us, merchant, and refused to return it. So we're just collecting."
Some sort of a collection like that come with a reward?
Not for you guys. But yeah.
You're not willing to split it with anyone who might have, I don't know, done all the work for you?
Look, we were taking things, looks at that body. Fully on, we were already doing things. You just stepped in and basically had this guy killed and now are attempting to murder this one. Looks at Bract, knife to throat, wondering what the conversation's going on.
Yeah, dude, his eyes are flicking everywhere.
I'll relate to Brack what's going on.
Yeah, we already captured
he's-
Jonthuk, Coxrock, which I forgot that was her name.
Yeah, I'll just tell
um,
everything that's going on.
I'll look at the captured, or the Sphere Plug and Sphere whatever, the Deep Nose. They know this name? This is somebody important to you? Somebody else? One of your friends
They
got
do
captured?
not. Pebbles, who was holding the bag, he basically states, "Look, actually, what can he tell you?"
Sorry, once you described us as like somehow
That
having
is-
these fights and then stopping them, I'm like, yeah, we're the police with good de-escalation tactics, and now I can't help but be like, all right, folks, what happened here? Let's get the whole story.
Yeah, let's get the whole story as
Okay.
the barbarian still holds a dagger.
It's kind of
Very
dumb,
I
but
guess I'm the bad cop in this scenario.
okay. While you're speaking to them, they basically state, well, the one that's friendly to you guys basically states, "Look, I don't know what's going on. We were trying to help Pebbles here to get to their master, Yontha. And so I really don't know why they're attacking." Pebbles, the one being restrained, basically states, apparently they don't give you that much. Basically states, "Look, I came down here to go and study things here and there. To find beholders. From what I've heard, they're around here somewhere. I haven't found them though. There are no beholders in their Durgar or Saffroblim enclaves. But you have yet to explore the Drow or Zinterim enclaves."
Just a quick check. We're not all being idiots, and we've heard the name Yontha before.
They've told you. Well, the Z team has told you that Yontith is the Sephirbim mage and leader of the Stoneheart Enclave. So the Deep Gnome Enclave and a powerful mage caster.
And
When I came down here,
I almost just want to consult with our team and like, do we like Yontha? Like, yeah, what are our thoughts on Yontha?
I don't remember. Aren't they all bad? I don't know. Hey, side note, while these conversations are going on, can I roll sleight of hand to remove what's in the bag without anybody noticing?
I think I beat you.
Yeah, that'd be sleight of hand.
No, I think I beat you to it.
No.
Yeah, I was waiting for
Question.
somebody to look at the thing. Because everybody was talking, so that's what I did.
You
Yeah.
gotta speak
Sorry,
up.
it's a trick.
Well, I
Yeah.
have the bag in my hand. I
Yeah,
have the
read
bag
what it
in.
says.
Yeah, he
I
was
guess
trying to push
Kobo,
that on you.
go ahead and
Mage
roll sleight of
hand and-
hand versus sleight of hand.
No, like
Okay.
what it could
Like-
be is Kobo replaces it, then she steals
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
rock.
replace the gem with a rock, and then after I did that, Toulouse
Sleight of hand
pulls
still.
the rock out and sticks in her pocket.
Because I had this idea when the I just was waiting for a break in the conversation to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, so was I. That's
Probably
why
both
I
of you.
typed it out because I didn't want to break in the conversation.
And I even
wanted it
thought
well.
about typing it out.
And
but I
that's why
didn't.
we're contesting.
Sleight of
it.
hand.
All right, hold on.
Not enough.
Hey.
You begin to like pull on the bag, and you just see Toulouse look at you.
Well,
Well,
if
I-
Toulouse notices me, I'll just smile, but I'll continue doing it. I'll just wink at her.
Okay, you
I'll
try to do
wink
that.
back because it's already out of there. Like,
Yeah. She begins
So
to
you
remove
could-
things while you're winking. So when you remove whatever's in there without being noticed by anyone else, you can see that the bag itself is made out of stitched quathith hide and contains a pair of sharpened flint knives, a spool of thread made from roper guts, a thin iron needle, 2 pounds of barrel stock flesh, and a copper canteen containing a half-gallon of water.
No, high expensive.
I mean, it's
What?
weird components for rope, a bag, and stuff, but no gemstone.
The gem is a lie.
Or
so the thing that he described isn't in the bag.
the thing that giant Duragars described. No, it's not in the bag. But Pebbles basically states, "Look, and I came down here trying to get answers on where my master is, and then these guys said they took her, and I said, look, I need to see her. I have things to discuss. And then they basically accused me of stealing their gemstone."
Oh, shit, so he doesn't even really have it.
No, they just assume basically because Pebbles basically stated, "Hey, I am under the employ of the guy that stole your stuff." They just basically rush into conclusions.
So does that mean those two big guys are actually the bad guys because we've just proven that these guys here didn't steal the gem?
No,
So those guys killed somebody for no reason?
no.
That's kind of like murder.
Well, it is murder, but that doesn't signify that they're the bad guys. It just means that they were wrong. And also super violent.
Also liars.
No, they were just
Yeah,
wrong.
That should have its own punishment, shouldn't it? I mean, if I kill somebody because I thought they stole something from me, turns out they didn't steal something from me.
It all depends on how you
I'll still get in
clarify
trouble.
good and evil to yourself, Kobo. Because they weren't lying. They just didn't know the truth. They assumed.
Okay,
There's a difference between
about-
actively lying and accidentally doing that.
Well, true, but there's still consequences. If you accidentally kill somebody, you're still getting charged with murder.
I mean, yeah, probably if you were under a different
Oh.
civilization.
Also, you say
Okay,
they
how about this?
accidentally murdered
Sorry.
the person, but they quite intentionally did it.
I
Oh,
missed
sure.
a little bit of that, but here's the one thing that I think is going to stick. Because one of the things, what we very specifically and explicitly told not to use any sort of magic in dealing with our conflicts in this town.
Dealing with commerce.
No, we were told, yeah, commerce. We were told not to use magic if we were making any business deals. You couldn't use magic to influence money making.
Well, it
Didn't say
might
anything about violence.
no, it might be argued that a repossession of certain items might be a commerce interaction.
True.
Like, by a lawyer,
Just-
maybe. But that's very skewing the rule set. But no, in this case, it
Well,
would just be exacting punishment for something that they did do, but Durgar then accidentally accused the wrong person because they were under the employ of the person that did it.
Oh.
They were still
Yeah.
in the wrong,
It's
but
kind of like a gang war, right?
it's more or less like a gang war. Pebbles' friend, who doesn't have a name here because it doesn't give me anything other than Pebbles, and you already have him restrained, basically
Stones.
states, I'm going to call him Stone, sure. Thank you, Soap. He basically states, look, again, I have no idea what's currently going on, but I can tell you, even though Pebbles should tell you this, that more Durgar are trying to smash into the Seraph Blim. Oh, I think I said it. No, I probably didn't say it correctly. But I said it twice.
That's pretty good.
Warehouse up in area 6B. And the Yontha Coxrock, the Seraphlim, messed it up that time. Maid has been captured and taken to the Durgar warehouse in area 5B. I don't know why the Durgar broke the peace in Mosel Dareth. Like, they're just trying to kill us, I guess. I really don't know. And then the Durgar makes it's again, you stole from us. This is basically a reaction to what you did.
They're not the ones that stole it, though, right?
Well, maybe
but
not
not-
these guys. I don't know. I need to check that bag.
Here, I dumped the bag's contents out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Minus some specific items.
If you guys
Did
want
I
to
get
steal some stuff, yeah. If
And
not,
boy,
that's
wasn't
probably
that
fine.
the whole point of the sleight of hand thing that you all?
Yeah, I
did?
wanted to steal what they were looking for, but it's not in there.
It's not in there. But you like dump it out, and the Durgar look down and go, "Oh, okay, they don't have it. All right, you could just said that beforehand, or let us, check your stuff." That guy looks behind
Yeah.
at the dead body. Didn't have to die. This is on you, Pebbles. Irresponsible.
Very-
Points at his head. Think, Pebbles. All right, we're gonna go.
Yeah, Pebbles, I actually did ask you very specifically a few times what's in the bag.
On your own business. Still like, hunched down,
Can I
neck to
use my
knife.
Can I use my mage hand? My mage hand's invisible. Can I use it to pat him down? To check
Yeah.
his
You
person
pat
out?
him down, even though it would be invisible, but he can still feel the thing.
Well,
but
like check his pockets and stuff.
you
like,
you
mage
pat him
hand
down.
shit. Like the reason
Um,
why rogues have mage hand.
Like,
You find like a few gemstones here and there, like shattered pieces, worth 2d6.
last 3.
It's just 2d6.
Oh. Also, if
10 gemstone worth 50 pieces, 50 gold pieces. It's not the big gemstone they're looking for, but it's probably like things he might have pocketed.
don't matter.
Yeah.
If Pebbles is not cooperating, I may want to apply a little bit more of pressure.
Sure.
Could I make a strength-based intimidation check?
Gems.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna pocket the gemstones. If nobody sees it. Yeah.
You're literally flexing your intimidation.
Yeah, I'm literally intimidating that I can just casually crush his bones if I wish.
Just like a button on your shirt pop. Oh, you're not wearing a shirt. Ah.
So basically, it's 1d20 plus 5 because I'm not proficient in this.
How much were the gemstones that I took?
It's a 9.
While
You're
Patting
an
down his
amateur
pockets.
bodybuilder.
you find 10 gemstones. Each of them are worth 50 gold.
Okay, thank you.
It's not very intimidating. You just like bear hugging him, which is still intimidating, but it's more like a caress rather than a crack and a boom. Even though
think it
boom's
already-
over there.
I think it's more I already am applying so much pressure that I don't have that much to add anymore.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe
secretly
now you're just
Pebbles-
comforting him.
Yeah, Pebbles is just enjoying being warm.
He just needed a hug.
The giant Durgar then go, all right then, you guys can deal with them or whatever. We're gonna go and probably murder this woman that took our stuff, or man. I honestly don't remember what they are, other than another deep gnome. All right, you guys try not to die, and they leave.
Okay. I put Pebble under my arm and I start walking into the general direction of somewhere that people will point me to.
Toulouse.
Yeah.
Toulouse.
Yeah.
Should I go follow those two big guys?
And die?
No.
Yes. I have
No.
faith
I
in you,
can do it
Koval.
quiet.
Roast that, not one. Strip. Died.
I know. You asked
No,
that.
I asked Toulouse and she said no.
Alright.
He said no. He said no.
No.
That's a bad idea. No. Why? Why do you want to follow it?
While you
Yes,
have
yes.
like
Jim, I can stink it.
pebbles underneath your armpit, Bract, he goes, all right, look, I'll cooperate. You just gotta take me, because I gotta find these, man, what is he looking for again? Look, I gotta find my master, but if you guys can't do that, then I need to go to the Zertim or Drow enclaves. Because I gotta look for these, giant eye beholder things.
Yeah, I'm not used to your accent. Do you mean to say Zentarum?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, alright, come this way, fella.
No. I can't.
I sure I'll walk with Gotos.
And I'll, like, you get me to the Zerum Enclave, and I'll tell you about the Durgar attack.
Sounds good. Yeah, they're like right over here. Yeah, it's gonna be no problem.
Well, I'll walk over to the Zentarum with the
Right,
gnome under my arm.
I'm just gonna give
You'd recognize that word at least.
Yeah, I recognized that word, so I just started casually walking over to the Zentarum people.
Okay, you should have access to the token now. You like
So you just
walk
drag him along.
No, he's under my armpit.
Yeah, so you can literally, like, you have the token, you can drag him.
Ah, okay, that bicycle, yeah.
The one that's not restrained, I want to pat him down, or not pat him down. I
Wait.
want to sneakily look through his pockets with my
there we go.
thing.
Okay.
do I
this
now
guy
have the-
is restrained, so go ahead and roll sleight of hand on him.
He's restrained too.
No, this guy isn't restrained, so
Oops,
go
I
ahead.
rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
I
rolled
mean,
stealth. I'm sorry.
Stealth is pretty good.
Yeah. So, question.
Yeah.
Which one of the four colors is the Zentarum people?
I'm gonna say purple.
I did it
Okay.
super sneakily.
You
did I-
pat this other guy down, and he has like 5 gold pieces, some silver, 13 silver pieces, a dagger in his pocket, currently sheathed because he wasn't fighting. He was more or less trying to run. And a potion.
He's the
Health
one
potion.
trying to use his jackknife on the giant dwarves.
And what, a health potion?
And a health potion.
Well, I'll take that health potion.
Yeah, okay.
You
You leave everything else
Mm.
except for the potion.
Yeah, I guess so. Plus
Hey,
some
we
health.
saved his life. It's a health tax.
I
I'm not gonna tell
guess.
him about. So he's gonna think it's there, and it's not gonna be there, and then he's gonna use it. He's gonna die because of me. I'm
And
sorry.
we lose
man.
our moral superiority once again.
You don't even know about it, so
I continue
um,
to be righteous.
you
What about
can
this-
totally do that.
What about this deceased individual over here? I'll check him.
Same stuff, potion, dagger, standard dagger. 7 silver, 13 copper, and 3 gold pieces. And a missive of employment to help Pebbles get to the Z Team
Centaur.
Enclave or the
Yes,
Drow
that's-
Enclave.
7 silver, what, copper and gold?
13 copper, 3 gold.
Okay.
And leather armor. Nothing
But
magical.
are we stealing this from the person that is still alive? Ah,
No, the dead dude.
okay.
I stole from the live people too. But you don't know about it.
You don't know about it.
No.
Except maybe
You
the
don't know about
leather
it.
satchel. I guess you guys left that stuff there, or are you taking it?
It's what, leather satchel? Do you mean like?
Like, are
No,
you
you just mean
retaking
like
the
a bag.
stuff
All of the
that you
items?
dropped on the ground, or are you just leaving it there?
Oh shit, his shit. Yeah, I would have picked it back up,
Okay.
and I don't know. I guess.
You can
Well, I
still
would have
carry
let
it.
him pick it back up.
No, he's currently restrained. So
But-
you just
Yeah, I would mage hand it all back into the bag, and
Yeah.
then
easy enough.
I guess be carrying his bag. Maybe I'm gonna steal his shit.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Brock, you bring him towards the Z team. It's not the Enclave, but it is part of their group. So you're like, all right, here you go. Pebbles goes, no, not these guys. I'm talking about their Enclave. The Z team, I think one of them was Zach, goes, we do have an Enclave down here. It's part of the overall arching team. It's not us.
I assume. Well, I don't assume. I hope that maybe Boom has got back with like the missive of employment.
Yeah. Here, Gothos, check this out. I hand him the paper.
Now, what do we got here? Corroborating evidence. All right, Zentarum folk, what do you think of this?
It does seem that this drow was under the employ of probably one of his teammates to go and visit the Zentarum or the drow.
I assume you meant to say Deep Gnome.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so we were going to go to your enclave anyway, right? Like, that's the whole reason we came here, get more information.
Yeah.
So you're not going to freak out if we bring this little guy because we got him restrained? What about the other one? We just send him on his way?
We can, honestly. Looks at the over 30 people here. We already have enough people. And
No, I don't know. I want to know it's your enclave.
I prefer less people. Looks at the 35 people you already have. Than anything else. But if you want him to join along in case he tries to do anything, I guess. What do you call him, Stone? Stone looks towards you guys. Look, this is kind of a job. All I really need is the 2 gold he's gonna pay me. Then I'm gone.
So, Pebbles over here has you 2 gold.
Well, he owes 2 gold to all of us.
So he owes you 4 gold then. Because the other guy didn't make it.
Yeah, I suppose he does now.
Alright, Brack does in common. Does the guy have 4 gold on him?
I mean,
I
here's
take
his
the-
bag.
I take the guy by his ankles, and I just
shake,
put him
shake,
upside
shake.
down, and I shake everything out of him.
Nothing comes out.
Specific about me not knowing that you stole from those guys.
And I put him back under my arm, and I say sorry. And
I have his bag in my.
I say to Gotos, not that I know of.
Pebble surprise goes, look, I had money. Well, I had gemstones to give the guys. I just don't know where they are. Maybe the giant killing machines took them? I'm not sure. I was kind of running for my life here.
Oh wait, didn't you have like a bag before? Where's his bag?
Here's his bag, and there was gold in there. I didn't take the gold from the bag. I forget how
No, you
much
didn't.
gold was in there though.
It honestly wasn't a lot. To recap what you found there, the bag is made of stretched quacketh hide and contains a pair of sharpened flint knives, a spool of thread from a roper gut, a thin iron needle, 2 pounds of peril stalk flesh, and a copper canteen containing a half-gallon of water. There actually wasn't apparently gold, so he was just carrying those gemstones, I guess.
Oh, I could have sworn there was money in here because I specifically.
Oh, I think I
didn't
added
see
it because
anything.
it felt weird he didn't have money. Yeah, it wasn't a lot though. I think I like said 5 silver, 10 gold, and probably 13 copper. Yeah, it was just me adding it because it felt weird he didn't have cash.
Okay. Still no fucking.
Well, if there's no cash,
Eh.
then Gothos will pay it. Unless.
No, he just said that he did add it, and 10 gold is more than 4, so it should be in there.
Okay. Loose.
I couldn't hear any of that. What?
The gold he added is legit. It stands. So there's like 10 gold in there.
Oh, okay. Then I'll fish the gold out of the bag with. I'll just hand you the bag. I'm handing the bag to you, Gothos, for you to do what you want with it.
I don't want this responsibility anymore. You take it.
A
No,
bunch
you
of
take the
crap.
gold. No, you take the gold.
And I remember you saying there was gold in there. I
Yeah.
didn't take it out because I didn't want to steal his gold in front of him.
That's fair. Always do it in secret.
Well, I
But,
was doing it in secret, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know. I just chose not to, but I stole the gems from him. I
Yeah,
did do that.
That's more than fair. He probably stole it from the town, picking him up. Anyways, but
Mm.
you hand Gothos the bag. Gothos from the 10 gold pieces gives him 4, being stingy. But he also got more money.
No. I just got that bag. I didn't say that. I was at least going to give him 5. Here is 4 coins that you were owed. Another coin for the unfortunate, and then the unfortunate circumstances that came to. And in case he has a family, and even if he doesn't, this is just for the community. And he gives him the other 5.
Nods.
Mhm.
Yeah. Both orphaned. Didn't have a family.
Well, then you give it to some orphans.
Sure. All right, gotta go. And then he heads further into town, heading towards the Deep Nope Enclave.
My insight.
Go for it, I guess. Hard to tell. He's probably just going home.
I think he's gonna give that to some orphans.
He's probably just gonna go home and keep the money.
I think he's going to give it to himself. He said he was an orphan. You let him in on that one.
Hard to tell. But while you did that, Pebbles is more or less grumpy, but he does say, "Look, I have good information, and right now my master is in trouble, and Yantha is currently in trouble in the Deep Gnome thing, and I can tell you about it. I just need to get to the actual Z-Team Enclave or the Drow Enclave."
You're very sassy for a person whose life we just saved and also could end. But also, yes, let's go.
The Z-Team basically states, alright. Shouldn't be too much trouble, but we already just went into a weird predicament already, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. So be on guard, make sure everything's alright. And
Alright,
if
let's
you
just-
do see dubious business, just know it's part of the Underdark thing. And,
I mean, you want to say ignore it. I know you want to say that, but also, we just found one of your contacts by sticking our noses in it. But yes, let's go.
Yeah. You caught him completely on guard. You guys begin to head towards the Z-Team Enclave without too much of an issue, since they know where their business would be conducted. Man. Let's see. That is not good information.
Curse the Campaign book. That's the real Abyss. That's the real light at the end of the tunnel, Dogma. When you get to stop using this campaign book.
Yeah. Screw it, whatever. I'm just gonna read it because it doesn't give me good information. As you head towards this Zentirum encampment, Zachariah, another Z team member, another Zach, basically states, what we primarily do down here is cut down most of the fungi grove outside the entrance of the warehouses, keep only a few small gardens of decoration. In its place, we erect a huge pavilion and several small tents. Water does drip down from the area, so we definitely get watered places here and there, forming puddles everywhere, so do watch your step. The pavilion is where Genzirum Dulok conducts his business. The smaller tents are set aside for 15 black network merchants, all human commoners, of course. We don't want anyone casting a good amount of magic down here, for obvious reasons. You can see that gargoyle perched along the pavilion. You want to be careful with that. For some reason, it's looking down at us, and I don't know why.
I'm sorry, but there's a gargoyle on your own pavilion that is staring at us?
Yeah, even though this map doesn't show it, apparently it's in this area.
And it's just smack dab looking at all this stuff in your base, and you don't know why, and no one's doing anything.
I honestly just got here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna... It doesn't tell me where he is, so I'm just gonna put him there. Yeah. And this is entering while you look at that. This gargoyle is looking around, just staring and looking at everything.
I closed roll 20, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. As you're wandering the streets and keeping an eye on that gargoyle, you do spot 4 drows down here. Looking towards you. And I'm just gonna do this. I need a female. I have a lot of drow males, but not a lot of females apparently.
Things that don't sound good out of context.
They really don't. Here you go. Oh, I think I put them in the GM layer. Nope. They're just not appearing on... Oh, because they got disconnected. Eventually they will appear. If you don't already see them. But... standing alongside you and standing along the pavilion, you do see 4... drow negotiating down here. Looking at them, Zachariah does state, that's Zirak Mizlor, a female drow and chief negotiator of the drow enclave. 2 female drow elite warriors are standing next to her, and a drow assassin is also posing in another elite warrior. What? Oh, whatever. Also alongside her. I believe her name is Oh, they're all... It's an entire squad. Female drow. Whatever. I'm not going to change it. Just note that they're all female drow, because apparently the book tells me.
Female drow, although also female drow is physically superior to male drow, taller and more muscular, are also more in tune with the clerical arts of their people, being more magically powerful.
Yeah. Looking towards you, they do just look at you while they're currently negotiating and doing business. Looking towards you, I want to say You are Zirak.
We all like look at each other like Z-Rack.
I wasn't going to say anything because we already have other names. Anyways, looking towards you, she does state, I'm assuming you're here for talks with the Zentirum chief negotiator, Gizrim Dulok.
Kind of side-eye the Zentarum consulate with us and be like, yes.
Help yourself to the food, I suppose. Sitting alongside them is an entire assortment of food and the like, but they don't seem to be touching it for one reason or another.
Yeah, also, should I do this just as a quick litmus test? What's your feelings on, is it Melistre? Is the drow moonlight goddess?
You really want to do that? Slash has already told you what their feeling is.
I don't want to do that. I just wanted to know if I had the name right.
Yeah, you have the name right. But I've already told you. That's Flash has already told you.
So these are the classic. They're wearing like.
They're wearing the
stuff and
classic
spider
spider silk webbing.
Okay.
Whole
Right.
whole shebang.
Covered in loth stuff. All right, then I wouldn't ask that. I'd just be like.
However, they basically state, if you're, I suppose you can stay around. If not, keep moving. We're rather busy here. You can basically
Do
move
they like share?
What?
Go on. Sorry. Go on.
You can basically pretend to go away and maybe spy on them, or just hunker down and see what happens. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, Kobo, Kobo. Goth, as you were saying.
I'm just kind of unclear where this is in the Zentarum area.
Yeah, they seem to be waiting for their chieftain, but they have yet to arrive.
Okay, so there's about to be a meeting between these are like lesser officials, and they're waiting for their boss, and there's going to be a meeting between the Drow and the Zentarum, big bosses in this area.
Between the female Drow negotiator, chief negotiator, and the Zentarum chieftain. So yeah.
Okay. So I guess our options are either to try and listen to these guys or talk to them, or try and listen to the Zentarum and hear what their position in all this is. And we have the little deep gnome dude who has something to tell the Zentarum.
No, they're just. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just confused for a second. I was gonna ask a dumb question. Go ahead, please go ahead.
No dumb questions. But okay. That is so weird. I don't like how this is written. I've never mentioned that before. Okay, are you guys gonna spy on them? They're probably not gonna talk with you guys there.
Well, go ahead, Toulouse.
I mean, if we want to know what they're saying, I could always try to disguise myself as somebody that fits in here and just hover around.
You have your little eyeball too.
Yeah, but can my eyeball hear as well?
I don't think so. I think we made sure it didn't. Well, not made sure.
Yeah,
but it's basically abilities of an eye.
Ooh, you got to take the lip reading feat.
I do.
I
But
can
that's for
cast
another time.
invisible on you, then you can just hide in the corner.
Well, you can do that for yourself. I can cast invisibility as well. I have invisibility, but disguise self uses a lesser spell, and then I can just boop, pop into.
I just love that we just like all walk through as a group of like 25 people, and then one different person walks out, and you're like, I just have to sit down here for a while. Hello, folks.
Yeah, you guys would leave, and then I would walk in. I'm in the back too, so I mean,
Yeah.
we would leave. We would talk. I'm assuming that we have left the area.
Yeah, you would have left the area. You left
But
the area.
is this
In
what
my-
you guys want to do?
Yeah, I can go ahead and turn invisible and then just hide in the corner whilst everybody's leaving. And then,
Kobo, I can't hear you.
sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
I said, yeah, I can just turn invisible whilst in the crowd, and as everybody else is leaving, I just sneak over to a corner of the room so I'm not noticed.
Okay. So, you two, there's no consulting about this.
I'm outside. I'm gonna consult with you before I disguise myself. I'm just saying.
But we're in the room with them right now.
No, you left.
But
You know what I
we're-
mean? Oh, okay. Do we leave?
Yep, we're leaving.
No.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
also put the dagger away. I'm just grappling now.
Yeah.
Apparently
Yeah.
I'm the only one that didn't consult. I've become the jerk.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna put you back.
Hey, Steve Martin.
No. I was trying to build to a more high drama moment. I was like,
No, Toulouse was
do
smart
it.
enough
I don't-
not to do this in the middle of all this. Unfortunately, he's pretty smart. Sorry, Gothos.
Rats.
Well, I was just gonna say that I can also do it to somebody else. That's why I'm consulting with you guys.
Okay.
Is because I have enough spell slots that I can turn. Can I do that? Can I use disguise self on another person?
Only if you're the other person.
Their
It's unfortunately self-only.
concentrations-
Oh, you're right.
Uh,
It is.
Is disguise spells concentration? I'm looking at it. It doesn't say it.
But it says you make yourself,
Oh,
It
yeah.
has
Mhm.
a range of self.
and it's in the name. It's disguise self. I can turn somebody else invisible.
Yeah.
Ah, I could do that, right?
What kind of building are they in?
You
They're
guys
more or
could
less
just
next
both
to
go
a
invisible
group of
and
tents.
Kind of,
Disguise self doesn't use the same spell slot. It uses a lesser spell slot. That's why I want to use disguise self.
it's actually kind of good because if the door opens and no one comes in, if
Mhm.
Kobo's invisible, that makes no sense. They'll be like, "What's up?" They might
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
cast some spells themselves. The drow are tricky.
Yeah, right now they're in a
So-
group area near a whole bunch of tents. At a very big tent, which is like the chieftain's tent, with a display and a menagerie of food. I don't know why you use menagerie there, but I think it fit. If not, probably doesn't. A whole bunch of food that they're not touching and probably waiting for the chieftain to come out.
I'm gonna go
I saw-
ahead and I could go ahead and send my send Echo in.
Into the tent
I
or
mean, yeah,
into
but-
the negotiating area?
Well, is the negotiation area indoors still?
Right
Right now they're still outside.
Again, who Echo is?
The
My
bat.
bat.
Is
Oh, you little bad guy. Is it daytime?
You don't
It's
know.
drought time.
You're underground.
that's why a
Ooh.
bat fits.
It's been
That's-
nearly a
yeah.
month.
My mind has been addled by the sun. Alright, sorry team. Dumb
It's fine.
question.
No. Who wants to go invisible with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bract and the other guy. I'm not great at stealth missions.
I think it's just you and me.
Uh,
Somebody else? No.
Oops. Let's see. Were you gonna upcast invisibility?
I mean, I was just gonna disguise myself, and I could turn somebody else invisible.
Well, 'cause I was thinking about turning my bat invisible, but I can do that myself. Which I think I'll do.
Also, kind of make sure your bat doesn't get like detected. The drow are very vindictive people. They might just kill a bat and be like, "Oh yeah, it was a rat." They're really awful
Well,
folks. Sorry,
it would
Slash,
help
but
that
you
it's
know I'm right.
invisible, and well, fortunately, I can resurrect the bat easily enough.
It's the same with Tannhauser, but it hurts. You know, it hurts.
All right, so hold on. How many people are going invisible?
Just two so
I'm
far.
using disguise self, and I can turn one other person. I can turn somebody invisible.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just gonna use
Um,
disguise self, so I have invisibility.
Would you rather be
available.
invisible?
Well, it's so that it's so that Toulouse can open the door, right, as a person, as
Mhm.
opposed to or whatever.
And then
Sorry,
also this
I keep
allows me.
envisioning this wrong, but I assume there's like a door between. There's not
I'll
a door.
hold on to that spell slot if nobody else wants to go invisible.
Well, I'm thinking about sparing you the spell slot by me casting the invisibility. I'm just trying to figure out how many targets are involved here.
So far,
Just trying to
just
say-
one. I turned invisible and kind of sloughed off whilst everybody else was actually leaving. So I've been in there the whole time. But
Yeah, right now they're just not
Toulouse will be
talking.
on the
It's
other
the
two.
entire business thing of waiting for business to actually start. So they're just waiting.
Wait, so Kobo's already invisible?
Yeah, he
And
like
already
disappeared on you a while ago.
Oh, well, that would have been a waste then. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just casting invisibility on Echo, and it's like, okay, if you're going in with a disguised self, you mind if having a little pet go in with you?
Sure.
And I go ahead and gently place Echo on Toulouse's shoulder.
Okay, you should have control of Echo now.
Great.
Purple.
And I disguise myself as one of the people we've seen walking in and out of the room that I feel like belong there
Yeah,
but have left. Like
Uh,
I think that they left and aren't coming back.
you disguise yourself in a form of a Z team guard or mercenary or the like, without too much of an issue. As you do so, anyone else going in there? Or if not, that's fine. I was honestly just waiting until you had a plan set in motion.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to
Invisibros.
park. I'm going to park somewhere outside within 100 feet.
Okay.
Could stand to have somebody keep an eye on me, possibly.
Oh,
If
Eldest
not, I'll
doesn't
just-
want to turn invisible and come along. No, I'm just kidding.
Super stealth ninja she is.
Right.
Okay. As you begin to look around to make sure everything's calm and collected, right around 4 minutes later, you really didn't hear anything. Unfortunately, drow are not very talkative unless they're barking orders, and currently they're not. They're just waiting for business to start. The only thing you do hear is like the head drow just sighing underneath their breath, and then stating, "These negotiations better go correctly. I don't know what's going on down here, but I suppose we do need peace negotiations to begin a investigation on what exactly is going on down here." And that's all you get. But as this goes on, you do see that I'm gonna go here. These drow seem to be awaiting the arrival of the Zitrim chieftain, Ginzer Dulok, which you already know. Table, blah, blah, blah. Man, they don't give you anything. As you begin to spy on them, these interim enclave arrive a few minutes later. Alongside the people that you do see are the chief, who you can denote by their regalia and things of that nature. About 8 thugs come immediately after him, all almost exactly looking, sorry, 7 thugs looking almost exactly as everyone else. And one very denotable individual. How may you describe him? I'm buying time to bring them onto the map because I have one very big thing overlaying all over it.
Be he a Duragar or Sevirflim, maybe a Drow, or indeed a Drider?
Yeah.
What manner of creature be this?
It turns out that it is a beholder.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That is a lot worse than any of those other things.
Yeah. As these menagerie people enter inside. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna get rid of one thug. This guy immediately dies. The beholder eats them. Probably would. Grizzle Duloc, Glorthin, the beholder apparently. It doesn't tell you, you don't get the name. And 6 human thugs emerge from the nearby warehouse to meet with the Drow delegates. Before Zira can negotiate an alliance, that one random, I'm gonna make it you because you feel assassiny.
Betrayer?
Betrayer.
Oh shit,
Drow?
what is happening?
Surprise, because this PDF really likes to dunk on Drow. This
Don't we all?
female Drow posing in sorry, wrong place. Before Zira can negotiate an alliance, Kenyal attacks the Beholder unless the characters intervene.
What? We are gonna attack the beholder? Great!
I mean, as much as fuck the Drow, a beholder is my character's been around the Underdark for a while, right? Like, you hear stories. Beholders are like illithids, mind flayers. They're horrible. He's like, oh shit! Like, wow, 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 wow.
They're very dangerous.
You either run or attack. There's no like, oh hey, like it's gonna be all right. Because they're like, yeah, petrify, chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. I'm gonna count down. Kobo and Toulouse, you are the only ones that are seeing this, unfortunately.
I am.
Only one's close enough to do something. Sorry, I should redact that. Close enough to react. However, once you react, you are getting everything and everyone involved.
Oh shit! No, I can't see it.
No.
This thing's just attacking everybody?
No. You see that this Drow just immediately begins to aim at the Beholder to go, and you know these motions. You've seen Koba, you've seen Toulouse do it. He's pretty good at it, so you've kept in mind, oh, this is how someone attacks with a dagger. And Toulouse, you know these motions already. You know they're going to strike and aim at the Beholder. Unless you intervene, you know something's about to happen. The Drow you have met down here aren't exactly friendly. And Beholders, you've never really met one, and you've only heard stories. Actually, Kobo would probably have heard stories. They are mean, dangerous, and you generally want to avoid them. Toulouse, go ahead. Well, I'll have you both roll. Go ahead and roll history before I do the countdown thing. Oh, nice. Toulouse, you know these things are dangerous. You also know that these things generally have like eye attacks you want to avoid. Overall, you've always been told, hey, don't get involved. Kobo, you know that these things have various eye attacks. They can kill you with just looking at you, and if with a very big eye, they can immediately make your magical abilities go away. These things are heavily dangerous, and if you
I am.
see them, you generally try to avoid them.
Yeah, I'm definitely aware of the beholders down in the Underdark, so I am going to do my absolute best to avoid the area of his large central eye.
Jump in the
I
river
have
and
to
cower in
sneak around
fear.
the corners
No.
of the room. What's that?
Jump in the river and cower in fear. No, no.
Yeah.
You're not a real kobold. No, I'm kidding.
No. I'll sneak around the corners of the room to make sure I don't come across his central vision.
No, that ain't happening. Well, you can do that, but that is not going to happen in a reactional state. You can do that. That's fine. It just means that the assassin is throwing those daggers. There's no way around that. If that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I am not stopping this.
Yeah.
This is between them, and
That's
I
their
have
fight.
not the power to do anything, especially against a beholder.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? It's just like you two is just like, and the rest of us just stand there. There's like explosions in the distance. We're just like, so,
Okay.
did you?
Who's babysitting me?
No one technically. You do hear a gasp from Toulouse. I think you can see through the vision, and you can see currently automatically, but I don't think anyone's babysitting you. You can run over there, maybe help, but you are not stopping that dagger being thrown.
Oh no, I was only looking at this from a. Is anybody close enough for me to say, "Oh shit, this is not a good situation"?
Probably 30 feet back. The rest of the group.
Well, since I don't know that, and I can't see them, and I don't want to risk yelling out loud.
Immediately you see a fight happening. Daggers being thrown. The thugs being butchered by the drow because no one really knows what's going on. The giant beholder is currently beaming the thugs, the drow, killing anything and everything around it.
I'm poofing my bat out of there.
Poof bat, don't want it to die.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go rush over to the group and let them know there's a beholder, some thugs, the drow, and there's some sort of fight going on. Got no idea what's going on.
Die. You just see someone enter a black ray and disintegrate. You see another one being paralyzed, and the giant beholder bites it in half. Because it has a mouth, and I don't know why beholders don't bite things in half. Immediately you see the assassin that
On
did
account
this.
of their
They're too
incredible magical
civilized.
powers.
Yeah, probably.
Because they don't have any teeth.
Probably.
No, they have big
They
old
feed on
teeth.
their
It's just
cubs.
anything they look at dies. Why would they bite anything? They just have to look at something to kill it.
Because their
Did-
dental plan does not work that way.
Am I able to go back out to my team?
Yeah. You're not currently involved. You're far enough away, and you're disguised enough that it looks weird that Azinterim is not helping, but it doesn't look weird enough because you're just running for your life. Which, honestly, in the dark, you generally want to do that.
I don't even want them to see me. I'm just sneaking out.
Yeah.
That's
You're
stupid.
easily enough doing that. They're kind of dying.
I'll even roll if I need to.
Yeah. Actually, as you roll away, you don't really need to roll to stealth away because they're trying to keep themselves alive. But what's your past perception, Toulouse?
18.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
You see the assassin that started all this run away, able to hide themselves, but you see something glimmering in their coat. It could be a jewel, it could be a sword or something. But it
Can
does
I
look valuable.
Can I attempt a mage hand
Natch.
still? Yeah.
How far can you cast Mage Hand? How far away from your main body?
With the mage hand, let me click this. 30 feet. So if we were in the same room while I was running and they were running.
You would be in the same area, yeah.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah. As you see people dying, bursting into flames, just disintegrating, you see something shiny while this assassin runs away. You cast Mage Hand, and why don't you go ahead and roll Sleight of Hand? It will be at a distance, so it's 15. So it will be pretty hard because you're just trying to swipe it while they run away.
Have to roll again.
No, they just. I'm gonna just. I guess they really wouldn't know that you're doing this. But at the exact same time, they're just trying to cover themselves, so they would be wary of anything attacking them. But it is invisible.
This is why you should always decide on DC before telling the player what to roll.
No. I already have the DC. I'm just wondering if it should give him advantage or not.
I thought you were gonna give me disadvantage. That's why
It's
I asked if you wanted
chaotic.
me to roll again.
Yeah. I don't know. Because they can see the mage hand, but they're also being wary of their body in case someone tries to attack them. Because they look heavily
No.
hurt. I'm going to say invisible advantage, being wary disadvantage. So a flat roll of 15. You like bring it out slightly, and whatever her name is, Kenyel, looks that you also see this, a giant gemstone about the size of 3 basketballs, like, is being drawn out of a giant bag. She quickly grabs it, forces it back in because a mage hand can only carry 5 pounds, and runs away. Disappear. Let's see what else happens. You rush over towards your team, taking note of that. Probably super expensive. Kobo, you probably saw that too. If your passive perception is 15.
My passive perception is not 15, but my active perception is watching every millisecond of this fight and reacting appropriately to stay safe.
That's
Not
fair.
that I'm actually going to get involved.
You're like keeping your distance.
You know,
10
Toulouse, you
pounds.
eventually reach your team. While you're keeping your distance, Kobo, you do see that Kenyel leaves, barely standing up. Everyone else seems to have been killed in the crossfire.
and now, just out of this fight, who was who here? I mean, I already
sorry.
should know this. I just got confused. Are the Drow people that are getting assassinated by the Beholder the guys that we were supposed to have contact with and help and be our friends, or were both of these enemies of us that are just killing each other off?
You don't know. You do know that these guys, the guys that are looking like twins, are the Z team that you are also involved with. The Drow, they're a new sect you have yet to meet.
Okay. Now, which 2 guys did you say again? I didn't see your highlight.
Oh
shit, these guys-
died. Jiminy Christmas.
Oh, okay. So the Z team, the guys I could theoretically align myself with, are over here with the Beholder. Yeah, that's not the greatest. Okay.
The Beholder was
I'm still
acting
staying out of the way.
Yeah, the Beholder was basically acting as a reactional feat, so they had no idea what exactly is going on, so they just killed on sight, which also involved the people that they were with. Unfortunately, it says, like, everyone dies, so I guess the Beholder also took part in that. Zarek orders basically everyone to leave while they sort these things out.
Now, everybody dies. Does that mean this guy, and this guy died as well? Or are those the only 3 left alive and they're talking it out? Or
It seems like they're talking it out.
do they all 3 look very damaged?
What in the 9 hells just happened?
They all look
Yeah.
very hurt.
All right. I'm definitely listening to their words. I need to know if they're planning and plotting against us, for us, or if it's something petty. I need to know what they're talking about, so I'm listening intently.
Oh, sorry. I screwed up on that. Okay, that's a weird way of doing it, but sure. Nope, everyone died.
Oh no.
So him, and the Beholder are also dead?
Apparently. Which doesn't make sense.
Is Kobo still alive?
Yeah, Kobo stayed out of the way. He watched
Kobo's
the
fine.
fight from the corner of the room and
No,
made
no,
sure he
Kobo's
didn't get
collateral.
looked at.
Sorry.
So
Co-
Kobo just wait. The Beholder died?
It
What
says
is
everyone
happening?
died.
Yeah, I was gonna say who
It doesn't make sense
killed the
though.
beholder. If the beholder was already really damaged, I can see,
What's
one of
this
those
thing?
guys taking the beholder out, or the beholder finishing everybody else off and trying to limp away severely injured. But at least one person has to survive to deal the killing blow to the second.
No.
No, you could do something that would be
Depends
in
on what
range of
they
your own
use.
fireball.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just reading
hypothetical. I don't
further
recommend that you
along.
be in range of your own
I think the
fireball.
one thing that we all know is we don't know what happened. A beholder came in, there was a lot of light, and then everyone's confused.
Yeah, and that's why I stayed there, is the only one that witnessed what happened, so I need the dogma to tell me what was said before the fight to cause the fight.
Just daggers being thrown.
So
then
if
everyone
the
immediately
beholder
attacked.
So the beholder and the rest of our Z team compatriots walk in, and the drow just immediately start throwing daggers at the beholder and other bad guys.
I'm going to
So-
describe it the way they didn't describe it, but sure.
They should have.
But as you entered inside, you saw that before the leader's Tenali Zerak, was going to speak, the person to her side, Kenyal, just threw daggers immediately attacking the giant eye-stalked creature. You then saw her almost more or less going into the shadows. The beholder, reacting on like instinct, went to go and attack them. They attacked in turn because they have no idea what's going on. The Z team currently here, the Enclave rather, began to attack because they have no idea what was going on. You did hear like whispers of like an alliance or some side of thing, but that didn't get to happen because immediately attack.
Okay. So what I'm gathering from this is the drow and our Z team cohorts, along with this beholder, were supposed to get together and have a meeting. But one of the drow disrupted the meeting by immediately starting a fight in an attempt to sabotage the meeting and possible working together of those two teams.
Yeah,
Kind of like an inside spy guy.
probably, yeah. I'm gonna
sabotage the meeting.
say this happened.
Okay.
When they did that, they went into the shadows, attacked, people died. They like removed the gear that showed them to be part of the Drow Enclave. So it did seem like they didn't belong there after they removed their gear. And then they went out trying to attack and kill as many people as them. But she also got hurt and then basically hid and went away. And then you probably didn't see the gemstone thing, but you probably saw everyone else just die, which doesn't make any sense.
Now, gemstone thing, there's still a nice big gemstone in here.
No, not
I'm
anymore.
Now going to who did the one drow person take it?
She had it on her person this entire time.
Okay, so she had it on her person. She removed everything that made her look like one of the spidery type drow,
Yeah.
but she got wounded, and then she tried to sneak off.
Oh, she did
That
that.
was happening during the fight.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then during the fight, I'm going to follow her.
Okay.
She's injured. She was the spy guy trying to take everything. She's got the gem. And I can try and track her invisibly. Because I'm invisible, and she's hurt and bleeding, and I watched her take off her stuff so she doesn't look like a spider drow anymore, so she's trying to hide. I'm going to go catch her.
Okay. As you
That's
rush
what I
towards the
intend to.
area where she disappeared.
So I can keep her in
Alright.
sight. I mean, I could be reasonably close even if she not
Go.
noticed me because I'm invisible. I could just
Indeed.
keep rolling stealth or something.
You're hidden. That's not what I'm trying to look for. Okay, cool. You rush towards her looking and trying to keep up. Unfortunately, you're not as stealthy as her and you don't know the area. So I want you to go ahead and roll survival with disadvantage. Because you're going to
Wait a
places you
second, what
don't
about-
know. But you also do have a
What-
keen sense of the Underdark. So flat roll,
Yeah,
I suppose.
I was going to say it's in my background.
Yeah.
Okay. So a flat survival roll, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Normal. Now I'm holding on. I'm rolling it, but 19. I can't add bardic inspiration to myself, can I?
I don't think so.
I can bardically inspire others, but I can't go, hoo hoo, I'm so cool.
No, you cannot inspire yourself.
Okay. I didn't know if I could or not, but if I rolled poorly, I was going to luck that right away. But a 19 is pretty darn good.
Okay. You begin to chase her immediately. No one else knows this. Eventually you
I was going to say, if she is out of the tent and out of the fight area and trying to get away, all I have to do is get within 60 feet of her so I can cast command, make her grovel, and then go tie her up.
Yeah, okay. Thankfully
Kind
enough,
of the
you 19
eventual
is pretty
intent.
good. So you're rushing towards her. Eventually, you make it to the no longer fighting area. They're dying back there. You rush over towards her. Go ahead and I guess cast your spell, and I will roll for her.
Okay. It is command. It's going to be a DC 18 Wisdom, and I'm going to have her grovel, which is she'll get on the ground, put her hands behind her back, and not take any other actions, whilst I run up and put handcuffs on her.
I mean, she has to roll, dude. You don't just get to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you what I intend to do. I know she has to roll a DC 18 Wisdom first.
Okay. D20 modifier. Boom. That's a 7. She rushes into the Zentarium warehouse. You rush in behind her. Immediately, she stops in the middle of 10 human thugs. Are sleeping in the banks around the area. Wait, what? Oh, I guess you can find them in different places. That is so weird. 10 human thugs, sleeping in the area. You just rush over towards her, and immediately you say grovel. She immediately begins to cry in here, like hunched down, goes into the fetal position. You rush over towards her, begin to tie her up. You then stir all these guys up. You casted a spell, so you're no longer invisible. So you're just in this area with 10 thugs. Looking down, they go, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Is that a drow? We're supposed to be negotiating with them."
Yeah, but this one's a bad guy, Drow. She just tried to fuck up the negotiations. I'm capturing her so we can take her to question her. Now I have manacles, so I can slap those on pretty quick.
You
and I'm
ain't
just
part of the
trying to get her out of
Zentarum.
there. Oh, yes, I am. You want to come meet my compatriots? They're all here.
Kobo, go ahead and
seriously,
roll a deception.
I am. All right, is that a deception or a
Yes.
persuasion? Because I am telling them that I have, the
And you would have
Zentarium
had
guys
to
here,
technically
plus
said that,
all-
although I am not Zentarium, I have come here fully with their sanction and am traveling with them.
Well, I
just
said
come
I'm
up
part of the
road.
party.
No, you said you
no.
were
I realize I
Uh,
didn't do it very diplomatic.
Sorry, but it happens to me all the time.
Okay.
I don't want to be that guy, but a dogma does that to me freaking all the time.
Because you're the main
Alright,
one that
so-
tries to negotiate.
Okay.
I would do
I'm
it to
gonna
more
go ahead and
people.
roll.
Soap. Case in point, Kobo.
All right.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Roll that charisma.
Looking down at you,
Yeah,
the
that's great.
Zentarum thugs go, "Yeah, all right, let's go and do this." They hunk down. I guess you have 10 thugs with you now. They like hover around you in a circle. All right, where are we taking her? We taking her to the
All
boss?
right. I grab her. First off, apparently you guys need to know what's going on because I just saw all this shit. Look at me, I'm a little guy. There was nothing I could do to stop it. It just went off. But come this way. And so I take them here. So walking them past the aftermath of the beholder and everybody just slaughtered each other. And then I say, what started all this ruckus was this one here as I'm leading her out. She was all dressed up in Drow's spidery outfit as well. She started throwing daggers at that beholder over there, starting this whole thing, and then she took off all her stuff and tried to run away, like an inside job. And then if we keep going out this way, I lead them out of the tent to this huge group of people right here and say, see, I told you, they're my friends, and this lady's getting questioned. And so
All right,
you guys see me after explosions and stuff. You see me walking out with one drow in manacles and these 10 guys following me,
That's true.
pointing at our group from a distance.
Point. However, you just also pointed at a random group, but the Zentarum Enclave that is part of your group is also there. So,
Yeah.
what's
I was
another
talking about
Z
the
name?
whole group with them.
Z Bastion walks towards the Enclave. Hey guys, I have no idea what's going on, but apparently a beholder was with us, and everyone's dead now. You do see like some of the Enclavers like dragging along Gazrim Dulok's body as well as the Drow, not matriarch, but negotiator as well with them.
Can we get a quick time frame for like how long this took in game?
45
where we're all
minutes.
just
Yeah,
like
see here.
45
Fight
minutes?
itself-
You're
No,
all
5
sitting
minutes.
There?
Oh,
5
yeah,
minutes.
like-
Yeah, okay.
yeah, it was going to be like instant quick. It was like, the fight itself took 30 seconds.
The fight itself
At the
like
end of the
took 30
fight, I
seconds.
chased her out.
Kobo, you rushed into
that?
the following tent. Command, Shackle, those guys woke up after the groveling and noticing you, and then you took them out and goes, blah, 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 blah.
It's
And
just
then
a
you-
bunch of
5
lights, and we
minutes
were like,
total.
oh shit, what do you think we should...
Yeah.
Well, it's not our time to go in yet. Alright, well, let's wait for like a minute. Let's see what happens.
And then a minute later, Kobo comes in with like 10 dudes and the bodies of the deceased. Well, the two main bodies of the deceased.
And
Still
yeah,
disguised.
one drow in shackles. Head
And
hanging
one
below.
drow in shackles.
Who's a
Currently
drow.
groveling and crying. You don't know why. Maybe Kobo did something to her.
I
Mentally
told
broke her.
to.
Technically.
What did you do, Kobo?
Mhm.
Well, this one started throwing daggers, which totally fucked up the meeting, and they started killing each other. And then she took off all her spidery stuff and ran away. So, she was like the inside guy, trying to fuck things up. So we need to question her and find out who she's working for and why she wanted to fuck up our meeting.
Yeah, and she has the gem.
And that I took off her body before we got there.
Kobo, go ahead and
As I was
roll.
shackling her.
Roll
up her
a
body.
intelligence saving throw at disadvantage.
Throw an intelligence saving throw at disadvantage.
That's what you get for grabbing gems.
Yeah, well, I figured I could take it off her while I was handcuffing her back then. But here we go. Okay.
I mean, dang, this is going to change everything, I guess. Potentially.
Intelligence saving throw. Now I still have 3 luck points. And I'm going to use one. Do I re-roll a disadvantage or do I just roll 120?
Still a disadvantage. I think you just get the re-roll.
Both?
For the
Is it both or just
it's
one
for
more
it's
D20?
for one roll. You
Okay,
get
so
to
This is
Yeah,
my
but that
luck
one
point.
roll is at disadvantage.
yeah, not for both.
Yes, so what he can do is after he has rolled with this disadvantage, he can pick the lower of the two, reroll that one, and pick that one.
Yeah.
You pick one die. So it does not go back to, okay, I rerolled my die, and then I still pick the lower of either that one or the other one. No, after you have rolled your disadvantage.
Oh, wait a
you
second.
use the
That
luck.
was advantage.
Then you pick.
So I need to do that
It's
twice.
9, man.
No,
You
because
could
I can
roll a
pick
1.
15.
And then re-roll it